Hello, my dear Sagittarius. This is a love and spirituality reading, a prediction for Scorpio season, October 22nd to November 22nd, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. These readings are aimed towards showing you your blind spot and your shadow so you can grow as a person and thereby be able to attract a better love life and life overall for yourself. And this will be a love and spirituality reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. If you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for October that is up. For Cancer and Sagittarius, there are bonus readings up revealing what the person most on your mind's true thoughts and feelings about you are. You can also check out the near personal readings and pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the before tarot and the after before tarot only because it kind of matched very well to my new African Halloween setting. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Tower with the Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like there has been a possibility for a new beginning that didn't really happen for you. So it didn't come to fruition, something. But rejection is God's protection, or when things doesn't happen in the way you hoped, probably there's a better way forward. So this road seems to be closed in one way or the other. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Emperor together with the Tower. So it seems like we have some stubborn entity here. Someone that doesn't want to yield or refuse to see things in another way or refuse to admit to things being in another kind of way. So, interesting. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see the Page of Swords together with the Tower. So someone making a little bit rebellion here. I want to take an oracle card. It will be from the Wisdom of the House of Night with PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed Vision. So it's something with this. It's the same energy as what I'm feeling. So I'm going to read this Vision card for you. 8. Okay. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Okay, so one day in my house of night, there will be a young, beautiful person who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. So this is you. Okay, even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. So we'll do that later. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibility and potential. Your next card will provide insight into the condition ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. Okay, so we'll take an oracle card also for the Tower here. So it sweeps away the old, but what will it bring that is new? Okay. And we have hope. So I'll read this for you as well. 27. When you choose the symbol of hope, know that no matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life now, light will return again. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it's hard to see your next step. And it's easy to give into fear that you will never be or feel safety or see light again. I'm here to guide you when you have lost your way, whispering to you to maintain faith that good things will come your way once more. Take 1 step towards your dream. I will take 2 steps towards you to help you achieve it. Have hope and only good will come of it. So I'm thinking keep your dream, but maybe let the scenery around this dream change. Maybe different people, a different place. But still, whatever you have hoped and dreamed for since you were a little boy or a little girl, that is not supposed to be lost. But maybe you haven't found the right group to have that kind of dream fulfillment with, or there's something else that needs to change. There might also be that you have encountered someone that you were supposed to have a spiritual growth adventure together with, but the person was too stubborn to take in any new ideas or to develop together with you. Okay, so 6 elements, and here we have strength, so it goes well together with the Page of Swords. I'm feeling the same kind of energy here, but a little bit more mature. So first, you, with the Page of Swords, you probably realize that, hell no, this is not working. And here you are kind of accepting the situation and manning or woman up to face the challenges and to kind of have it your way, to not compromise yourself or your dream because you're not getting the cooperation that you hoped for. Okay, 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Sagittarius viewers. So I want my dear Sagittarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so I will just tune in to you and your situation in Scorpio season, Sagittarius. So tuning in. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the star card, so that's hope as well. And it shows that you are on the right path. It might just be that the certain circumstances in your life hasn't, everyone has free will, so we can choose to do the wrong thing, and it will have consequences for a lot of people. So if someone has chosen to go accordingly with their own will instead of maybe following what their ego is, we saw the Emperor, which is 4, and 16, the Tower, next to each other. 16, it's 4 times 4, so it's a very rigid symbol. So if someone kind of stayed in their ego and didn't went along with their soul, the original destiny is not fulfilled. Okay, and here's the old bottom of the deck, and it's the 10 of Wands. So it seems like this situation might have been just too much work anyway. Maybe it wouldn't have really fulfilled you. There was too much to do, and maybe your soul is more eager to, you know, skip along and come forward into the future, or have your vision. Maybe you are not satisfied with staying and trampling water for a long period of time to have someone else being able to catch up with you. So this is the past, and this is the now here, and here we have also the future. It's more to this reading. I go even deeper with this reading than I did before in the past. So this is the now, and it's also the issue at hand. And we have 3 of Pentacles, so it's about cooperation with other people, that we can't just, as I said, just skip along into the future if the people that we are cooperating with are not ready to follow us. So it might also be a question of divine timing at play here. And that there's still a plan, but maybe there's change of plans, or the plans is going to involve new people. So, and this is the foundation, and we have a 4 of Wands. So it's really like a soul group is already chosen for you, or a certain relationship is already chosen for you. But I saw a lot of problem with this. So the 4 of Wands is showing like a beautiful foundation is made, but it's also out of self-love. But since I'm seeing this group here, I'm thinking that there's a beautiful cooperation going on between you and certain people. It might that the people that you were trying to have this cooperation with weren't cooperating, but there's other entities that's ready to take over the reins for this dream of yours or this project of yours. Maybe it is about finding love, or finding your life purpose or making your career blossom. It's you need to see it in your own perspective and feel like, oh, she's talking about this here. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it kind of shows the original thing I was talking about, that there's a halt to certain people's development, and it seems like you're supposed to have some patience, not with maybe the faulty cooperation, but patience overall with things coming your way. And maybe you will have to trample water and wait for people to catch up with you, is what this card is saying. So I'm going to take a oracle card to clarify that. We have strength here. So we saw the strength card before. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. So, and the card that jumped, relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth, even the ones that, doesn't seem to move forward at all. And we have this that was hidden, reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. Okay, so it's a tricky situation that you're in with multiple options for how to move forward. So it seems like you're a little bit in a crossroad. You have an old cooperation here. You might feel very drawn towards certain people in the past that were too stubborn to develop together with you. And here you're kind of asked to wait for them to catch up with you. It maybe isn't what you wanted, but this is the advice here in this reading. So here we have divine interference, and I saw another card with the spirit messages that I now feel is very precise for this, to give the clarification to the Six of Wands here. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So I'm thinking it's almost like you have gotten a little bit of a vacation right now. You have dealt with people that you have seemingly, they have been difficult, but you're actually there to lead and guide them with the Six of Wands card here. But you might have gotten a little bit frustrated in the process because they are not growing in the pace that you hoped them to grow. But it seems like maybe you need to put more effort into this. We had the reach out card, so it's the divine reaching out for you, but it might also be that you need to reach out to other people and accept the kind of cooperation that they can give you for this in this moment. Okay, so this is how this is all for you, this situation and divine's expectations on you. And we have the Four of Cups. You don't give rat's ass here. Oh, so this is cute. I'm feeling your rebellion, and I'm actually kind of totally agreeing with you. I see that you have had a lot of work together with your soul group. They haven't really got the things you were trying to show them about love, for example, or how to treat other people, things like this, how to treat you and how to cooperate. Sometimes I'm thinking with this energy, it feels like you might have done a lot of work and that maybe you feel like other people didn't do the same effort or make the same effort. And now you're kind of flipping them off a little bit here with the Four of Cups card. And it's like you want to take care of yourself now and have this vacation from this hopeless group of students. Okay, so this is the combination of the foundation and your experience of this. Okay, so you're trying to not see what is going on or accept what is going on. You might feel this is all an illusion, it's all in my head. I'm just making this up. I'm making myself out to be more than what I am. This relationship was probably, crap to begin with, and it's not going to be better in the future. And you don't want to be fooled. That's very understandable. And you don't want to waste a lot of energy into stupid situation that doesn't have a great outcome. And you don't want to go around maybe feeling love to certain people that doesn't, on a surface level, doesn't seem to cooperate with you, but they really did cooperate with you. I can see this here. It's just your experience is that they didn't, because we all have different ways how we can receive love. And maybe some person is cooking for you or coming with gifts to you, but they can't say I love you, or they don't write this cute little notes, and then you don't feel loved. So we have some 5 different ways that we can experience love, and we usually have favorites, and it might be that the people that you're with have certain favorites and you have other favorites, and so there's a mismatch. You can't feel each other's love because you're not speaking the same language. And also we had this stubbornness with this person, and you had to meet up with the same kind of stubbornness there with the Page of Swords and the Strength card. So you have gone through some kind of transformation in this relationship, but it's still on. It's what I'm seeing. And this is the work that needs to be done here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's very difficult. This was what we saw in the beginning when I opened the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's not going to be any new beginning in this situation as of now. And you are like a racehorse in the starting box at the racetrack. You want to grow. You want to have adventures in your life, romance, things happening. And things are not happening right now because we have outside energies that we will look at here and how they are interfering in this situation. So this is outside interference. And here we have the Emperor again, kind of there. So you have a person in your life that probably loves you. It might be more than one person. It can be your family, for example, your partner, your best friend, someone at work, your boss, or something like this, that have they have a very stubborn attitude to things, and they're used to get their will through, and you don't want to cooperate on these terms anymore. This is another 4. We have a lot of 4s here. It's actually it's a beautiful bond between you two, but one is too stubborn to really give to other people. They need to have special treatment to be in this relationship, and you don't want to agree to that. So they can stuck it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not going to give anything to them at this point. And righteously so. We saw this with the Page of Swords and also the visions that came, that you are entitled to have this opinion. It's cute because you're really a little bit angry here, and I'm feeling a different vibration from that, from what you had before when you tried to be mature and the bigger person. And that was actually aimed towards, getting a smooth ride. You wanted to have a smooth ride from A to B. So that was your plan. And then we have God's plan that is a little bit more like falling into a steep ravine and walking to a marshland, like wetland, and then climbing up a hill or a mountain with ropes maybe. And so you had this plan of how this was going to work out, and the other person didn't cooperate with you. They were probably a little bit self-destructive or destroyed the relationship with their little bit with their ego. And now you don't want to play this game on these terms, and that's fine, but you will have to wait for your new beginning, because they need to catch up with you. They need to understand the same things that you have understand, that there needs to be equal terms in the relationship. So this will be kind of the outcome for this situation in end of Scorpio season. And we have the Three of Cups. So it's these three people. Three. It's when there's more than two people in the equation, it usually get a little bit more complicated. And it might be that there's a mother involved that has a certain opinion of you, or that there's the co-workers that smart talking you in front of the boss, things like this. But what's going on is still that all these people are included in your soul group, so they are all important for your spiritual growth, and you have been in other lives together with them to learn different things. And even if these people isn't on a logical level, you wouldn't want to choose them maybe because of your I'm just seeing that you're not happy with this, but they are still yours, they are still your people, and there's more effort that needs to be put into this situation to make it grow. So I'll actually take, since there's a lot with love here and romance, I will take a romance angels for this 3. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So it seems like maybe people in this equation has brought in childhood trauma into the mix. We usually do that. So you're not really dealing with a person that's grown up. You're dealing with a person that's 3 years old and revolting against their parents and are not going to do things their way, because their soul, they want to be, themselves. They want to be intact. They don't want to be compromised and changed. And this stubbornness they have brought it out into the world, and it's kind of affecting you unfairly. Okay, but you probably also have these kind of issues that you have brought into this. So instead of being a grown-up person in this situation, you're a little child that's trying to do the best you can to make your parents love you. So it seems like you have found a person that's on the opposite rail, like someone that's never going to do an effort to be loved. And in the same time, they can have a big need for being celebrated by other people. So they might be kind of not caring about what you say that are closer to them, but they care a lot about what these other people say. That's not important really at all. It's just the people in the periphery here. So that can be very unfair. While you caring about this person, and you might not care so much for the people on the different sides. It can be in the reverse as well, and then you have to flip the whole reading probably. But you have brought in your different childhood traumas into this situation, and now your inner child is actually starting to rebel. It's starting to do the thing that this child did already when they were in their original family. And you are starting to do it now. So it means that you have started to take in this other person's energy. And it also means that you have started to acknowledge your shadow. Because as a child, you probably decided, I need to do everything I can to be loved. In other case, I will die. And this person took another approach. They felt, I cannot let these people drag me down. So now you are at the point where you don't want to be dragged down. And the next step is, of course, for this person to want to do, make big efforts to be loved by you, okay? And that might take some time, a lot of time here, because it's not going to be like this. It can be a eureka moment. We saw the tower, but I haven't seen much change with this person. We can see an opening here with a 4 turning into 3. 4 Emperor, 3 is Empress. So they might try to do small fetal attempts here to try to cooperate with you, but they will still act pretty much like babies. because they are taking in your baby side and you are taking in their baby side. So neither of you are really grown up in this situation. This needs to transform further, so that you will, instead of being this now little stubborn child that's not wanting to be compromised or have to, bend yourself over backwards to be loved, eventually you're going to be a very compassionate, caring person. You know where your boundaries are at, so you're not going to give unnecessarily much to people so that you will feel resentment towards them later. You will actually know exactly where you end and another person begins, and then you will have this stubbornness inside of you, but also the unconditional love towards people in a beautiful mix and balance. And then that's when you are ready to enter a new relationship or this relationship again. And they need to come to the same conclusion to, maybe now they will be like really demanding towards you and feeling very vulnerable, and their little heart tick, I'm feeling almost like in a little bird like this. And they will be very reactive. And if you don't say or do things in the exact right way, they might, ghost you or be really upset with you or jealous. Or so they will have a very reactive kind of style. And this is not going to be very good for a relationship. So they need to come to terms with the fact that they love themselves, and that they can't ask for other people to act in a certain way to make them feel loved. So they will have both the I love myself, I'm not going to change, and they're going to have the longing for love, but they're also going to love themselves. So they will be secure inside themselves and be ready for a whole union, a healthy grown-up relationship. So you see, this can take time. It can take even lifetimes in worst case scenario. But this is what's happening, and it's not something you can speed up more than, acknowledge how you feel and acknowledge your inner child and take real good care of it and support it in the way that it feels right now, irritated and I don't give an F about anything. And in the same time, you so much want these people's love, but they're probably acting a tiny bit childish at the moment, so you're not feeling, you feel maybe too little too late, and they are not, you want like a 100 degrees turn and for them to be grown up, and it's not going to happen. Okay, but you're well on your way. You're doing beautiful changes. This was exactly why you met this person or these people, and you have come to this stage. So it's something to celebrate, like your own accomplishment, even if you can't really enjoy this crowd just right now. Okay, so my dear Sagittarius, thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when the new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos after this round will be my love readings that I will do in late October for the month of November for all the sign. And also keep on the lookout for the near personal readings and the bonus readings that will be spread throughout the season. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and stay blessed. Bye-bye.